And good morning, everyone, from a chilly Kent this morning. Very good morning. Thank you very much for joining me and Adele. Adele is hiding because she's getting a cold and I'm just getting over mine. Anyway, so a big welcome from CLIA. Thank you for joining our special webinar, Making the Most of CLIA Membership. And over the next few minutes, we're just going to cover off some of the resources that we've been adding and talk about some of the events that are coming up and some of the other ways to engage. So thank you again for making time. Just a reminder, we do have our question box open. Excuse me. We do have our question box open. So if you do have any specific questions about CLIA, about our events, our resources, or even some comments about some of the things that we can do to support you better, then do let us know via the question box that appears on the right-hand side, I believe, of your screen. And get them in early so that we can cover them off in time. It takes a few minutes for the system to deliver them, but Adele will hopefully pop up at the end with some of your excuse me, some of your questions and thoughts. So good morning. Excuse my voice, I am recovering from cold times, and the weather is proving very autumnal, so there we go. All right, let's dash through some of the resources that you should be already familiar with, and when you log in, you should be aware of the My CLIA dashboard. There it is. It is effectively, excuse me, your homepage, your go-to place for all of the resources and events that CLIA's offers. So under that heading, you can see you can click through to our podcast, to Cruise Daily, to some of the other sections that we offer. So please treat this as your homepage. Now, we do have lots of formal training on our website, lots of modules created just for you to keep you up to date and to offer you the opportunity to gain CLIA certification. We are incredibly proud of all of our travel agents who achieve accredited status and above. Of course, our masters are our heroes of the piece who work very hard to achieve that status. But as you can see on the screen, there are 3 levels of certification: accredited, ambassador, and master, and details of how you achieve those different levels are available on the website. The one thing I should say is that we will soon be releasing our refresher module. That's really important. So if you are certified at any of those 3 different levels, you do need to complete the refresher module, and that will maintain your status for another 12 months. So look out for that. That will be coming towards the end of this year. All right. So some of the other pages that you should be familiar with: Cruise Daily. We try to use Cruise Daily as a way to talk to you on a daily basis. Of course, we know that you are hopefully incredibly busy selling cruises, but use Cruise Daily as your way of keeping up to date with everything that's happening in our industry. It contains the latest cruise news. We have a great article that appears every month. We've just launched the one for October called Last Month in Cruise, and that really brings to life, it's written by Sarah Maysfield, a cruise journalist, but it really brings to life some of the trends and happenings in our industry that we should all be aware of. So look out for that. There's also a way that you can look back through previous months as well if you've missed any of those. And then our trade sales notice board, that's fairly new, and that's really for kind of updates from our cruise line, not necessarily latest cruise news, but that's kind of the latest from our cruise lines, including incentives and things like that. So worth checking back on a regular basis. One of the pages we launched this year is brand profiles and also trade contacts. So these are both sections of the website that are really helpful. Our trade contacts is great because if you want to get in touch with an operator that maybe you don't currently work with, then their contact details are on there. And if you want a quick overview of those different cruise lines that we work with, then you'll find that in brand profiles. All right, agent resources. So we try to pack this full of everything that you need to keep you updated with everything that's happening. And one of those things are our 5 fabulous new to guides. You can see them on the screen. They are refreshed every year to make sure they are current and up to date. So we have our new to ocean guide, our new to river, our new to expedition, our new to yacht and sail, and our most recent one, our new to luxury and ultra luxury guides. They are all there. They are downloadable, they are printable, you can use them as you wish. But if you are new to some of these sectors or new to cruise overall, then they're worth taking a look at. All right, talking of things that you can download and print, we have our destination fact sheets. We have a full set of 24. It's only taken us just over 2 years to deliver these, but these are really important destination fact sheets. Customers who return from their cruise holiday tell us that the destination experience was the most important part of their cruise experience overall. And so this is great, a great way to get that information you need on all of those key destinations, including expedition destinations, so worth having a look at those. Also new for this year is our booking guidelines section. So if you are up for working with a cruise line partner that you don't currently have an agreement with, in this section you'll find out details of how to set up some commercial terms and start working with them for the first time. So have a look out for our booking guidelines section. We also have CLIA recommends. That's new for this year as well. And this contains details from our cruise line partners of ship visits, fam trips, roadshows, training, webinars, all ways that you can get engaged and work with our cruise line partners. And we try to put them all into one place so that you don't have to fish around lots of different places to get all of that information. So that's CLIA recommends, and we update that as and when we get new information. All right, let's move on to some newly added resources. These are new. We'll start with our new specialist video content. This is all in our on-demand section. So whenever we do a webinar or we do a conversation or we film on board ships, we put those videos onto our website. So if you didn't watch them live, you can watch them on demand, as it suggests. So we have just recently added all of those specialist webinars that we've been doing recently, including on Antarctica, on Galapagos, on ultra luxury, and so on and so forth. So worth heading over there, particularly if you want to go into that more specialist expedition area of the cruise industry and start getting to know the destinations and experiences that your customers will get there. It's worth taking a look at our on-demand section. Talking of on-demand, we know that it's not always possible to head out for ship visits, so we've done some of the hard work for you. So we have visited a number of cruise ships and we have filmed little ship tours. And this isn't really about telling you how many bars and how many restaurants, it's about telling you hopefully what the experience for your customers will be like on board. So there's a whole set of virtual ship tours there. You can use them for your own knowledge, you can share them with colleagues. They are really, really useful way of getting a zip around some of these magnificent cruise ships. Talking of zipping around, we move to itinerary experience fact sheets. So these are new, and we've just added 3 new experience fact sheets. They are on Greece and Turkey, on Alaska, and on Western Caribbean. You can see them on the screen there. And these really aim to bring to life some of the main itineraries in those areas. So these are not cruise line specific. These are very much about the overall itinerary experience in those destinations, because actually, when you're talking about some of these destinations, it's good to bring to life some of the days that they will have and some of the places that they will visit. Now, part of those itinerary experience fact sheets are our maps. You can see it on the screen there, and that really takes you on a day-by-day journey, if you like, through the different itineraries on offer. Well worth having a quick read. And again, you can download them, save them to your screen, or again, you can print them off and share them with colleagues. All right. Our at a glance guide is new, brand new. What we've tried to do is pull together into one document all of the unique selling points, all of the key facts about our cruise line partners. And this is all in one document now. So all of our cruise line members will be in there, their USPs, their key selling points, all of that kind of thing, some key facts. You can find it all in our resource center. So all you can do again is save it, print it, but it's a quick guide to exactly what our cruise line partners offer. Our expedition guide is also new from the last couple of months. So we held a series of expedition dinners in London and in Manchester. We worked with a number of expedition cruise lines, and we pulled together a little guide that includes some of those key destinations that you can cruise to on an expedition cruise and the best months to go there. So a really useful guide, particularly if you're starting to sell expedition for the first time. Again, you'll find it in our resource center. Have a look at it, and again, you can print it, save it. But a useful little resource because it has some of those USPs as well as that guide to the best times to cruise there. Now, one area of the website we continue to add information to is our sustainability hub or section. So there's a couple of things in there. Firstly, the latest sustainability news from our cruise line partners. Lots of news coming from them over the new types of fuels they're using, some of the latest technology that they're adding, or some of the studies that they've been doing in this whole really important area of cruise. So you'll find some of the latest news there, just to make sure that you have all of the latest information at your fingertips. And we are also will add, including a report from CLIA, but we will add in the latest reports from the cruise lines as well, which details their progress towards sustainability. So it's worth taking a look at as well. Now, I mentioned last month in cruise a little bit earlier, we have just launched our October 2023 review, but if you want a review of the year, it's all there, detailing some of the latest trends and changes that we're seeing in the cruise industry. And these are really important because actually that allows us to then think about what we're selling and how we're selling in 2024 and beyond. So do try and take some time to have a look at that. Now, two new members to highlight to you this morning. The first is Viva Cruises. They are a river cruise operator. We very much welcome the arrival of Viva. They are a great river cruise operator, traveling all over Europe. And if you're joining us in Amsterdam for our Riverview conference, you will get the opportunity to see one of their ships live and in person. But there's details of Viva Cruises on our website. And talking of new partners, so we have recently added ANA, a new associate partner to work with us. These are business, so our associate partners are businesses or services to support you with increasing your cruise business. So details of their brand and trade contacts can also be found on our website, just in case you want to start working with them or speak to them, which is good. All right, let's move on to those all important events. First up, CLIA Conference 2024, and as you may or may not know, we sold out in record time when we opened registration. We do have a wait list available. Today is the last day that you can add your name to that wait list. So if you have not yet registered but would like to join us in May 2024, please fill out the wait list today, because we'll be closing that wait list, and then what we'll do is we'll be re-looking at some of those places that we can make available. Adele and I are working hard behind the scenes to try and get some more places for conference. So it's really important you put your name on that wait list. And one of the reasons why, of course, so many people want to join us in May is because of those 6 magnificent ships that we have on offer. All right, a little closer to today, and that is some virtual sessions we have coming up in November. There are a series of 3 of them. Excuse me. They are our new to selling cruise webinars, particularly aimed at those people who are new to selling cruise or early on in that journey of selling cruise. And the first session will be on ocean cruising, and that's on November the 8th at 9:30. The second session on November the 16th is about specialist cruising, so all about ultra luxury, luxury, expedition, small ship and yacht. And then our final session, session 3 on the 23rd of November, is with the brilliant Debbie Dale, and she'll be joining us to talk about cruise sales techniques as well. So free, of course, to cruise to our travel agent partners. You'll be able to register for those on our website. So do sign up. Some 3 great sessions that we have in November. Talking of joining us, then do engage with us. We try to give you as many opportunities as possible to talk to us, to share your experiences, and for us to keep you updated on everything that's happening. So you'll see those links there. We also have a dedicated LinkedIn group for specialist cruise sectors. That's river, expedition, ultra luxury, and yacht, sales, small ship cruising. It is on LinkedIn. So if you're on LinkedIn and interested in joining our conversation on those specialist cruise lines, then do join us. A quick mention, by the way, of our CLIA Cruise Master 2023. It was Jonathan announced earlier this year of the Cruise Room 2024 nominations. By the way, will be opening in May. If you'd like to be in with a chance to be our Cruise Master of the Year for 2024, you do need to be a master by May. So have a think. It would be great to see you at the awards ceremony. Just a couple of additional opportunities that we have available. The first of those is our River View program. We have a dedicated program on river cruise. It's slightly different, of course, to ocean cruise in the way that we sell it, the opportunities, and so on. So we have a special section of our website called River View. There's a slight supplement to take advantage of those additional resources and learning modules just on river. There are 2 in-depth courses on European and worldwide river cruising. And if you complete those, then you do get a very special river cruise expert certificate. So it is well worth having a look at that if you really want to grow your river cruise business. And then final thing from me is to say that our 2024 membership for renewals will open in November. So I know that's just one day away. So we are aiming to open registration renewals for 2024, excuse me, around about November the 13th. But keep an eye on our emails and our social media. We are working towards middle of November to open those agent renewals. You will do that, of course, through our website as normal. Adele, I've kind of finished there, which is great. So there is our email address if you'd like to get in touch with us. It is ukinfo@cruising.org. We know that hopefully over the next couple of months, you'll have the opportunity to really dive into some of those resources and learning opportunities that CLIA offers to support you ahead of a busy start to 2024. The industry is changing all the time. It's really important to keep up to date with everything that's happening. You can do that with CLIA and our cruise line partners. But thank you very much indeed for your time today. We appreciate it. I'm going to go and rest my voice. I'll have a lemsip or something like that. But thank you for joining. We will see you again very, very soon. But from Adele and I, have a great day. Thank you.